Okay, real talk. Healthy habits have never been my strong suit. But this year, I found one I actually look forward to, and that's groons. Feels like doing the least, works like doing the most. It's a simple daily habit that gives real results without flipping your whole routine upside down.
The reason I like groons is because not only do they give you all the nutrients that you want from a gummy, they also have fiber in them. I feel like I'm getting all of my little suppies, all of my vitamins, all of the things that I need in one delicious little package. The Groons gummy.
And what a nice relief from having to take those huge pills. Whenever I'm like opening a new pill thing and I'm like, oh, I realize the pill is huge. I'm like, this is so depressing. You know what I mean? I want a fun little gummy.
I want it to feel like a treat. And that's what Groons feels like to me.
They're vegan, nut-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, free from artificial colors and flavors with 20-plus vitamins and minerals, 60 ingredients including nutrient-dense and whole food ingredients, and 6 grams of prebiotic fiber. That's more than 2 cups of broccoli. Groons make staying healthy effortless. Plus, it's HSA, FSA eligible for reimbursement. So check your things before they run out, obviously. Kick your new year off right. Save up to 52% off with code WHO at Groons.co. That's code WHO at GRUNS.co.
You or Jayla?
Real. They wanna know.
Hey.
Real.
Hey.
Real. Come on.
Hey. I want to be famous.
Welcome to Who Weekly, the podcast where you'll learn everything you need to know about the celebrities you don't. I'm Bobby Finger.
I'm Lindsay Weber.
First up, Happy New Year. It's 2026. This is our 10th year of doing Who Weekly.
Our birthday is on the 18th, though.
On the 18th, yes. It's on the 18th. January 18th, 2016.
It's during Martin Luther King
2016.
Day weekend, so you can celebrate us also.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, if you want. You don't have to. It's fine. No, whatever. It's fine.
The first description on January 18th, 2016 for the podcast was so weird. It says, in this week's inaugural issue, we talk the return of The Bachelor, the Hadids, and their tipping house, and we try to figure out who Paulina Stogger is.
Who's Paulina
And we
Stogger?
introduce our newest segment. It's the first episode, Mama. What's Rita up to?
Who's Paulina Stogger? Should we re-release the first episode on the 10th birthday on that Monday?
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Oh, that'd be kind of fun.
When we search Paulina Stogger, we're the first result. Did we spell that wrong?
The first and last. No,
That's
I
crazy.
think that's how irrelevant maybe she remained.
The actual breaking news is that JoJo Siwa has changed her name. This is Pop Craves reporting. JoJo Siwa has changed her name to Joelle Siwa on TikTok.
Did you have in your bingo card?
Don't mention bingo cards.
Did you have on your is that what the saying? Why do I feel weird saying it?
Bingo card because it's a horrible saying and you shouldn't say it out loud. Like it's awful.
Why?
It's just such a when are you ever predicting any of these things? It wasn't on my bingo card. It's like you don't get to choose what's on your bingo card.
I know, I understand. I just thought you were telling me it was offensive, and I was trying to figure out why. I was
no.
Wait,
I
sorry,
just think...
am I wrong? Like, what did we get canceled for saying bingo card? Okay, did you? But it's a saying. I just want to confirm it's a saying.
It's a saying. It's a bad one.
Did you have on your bingo card for this year that JoJo Siwa would go straight and change her name back to her straight name, Joelle?
Honestly, yes.
Because JoJo is more of like a funky non-binary name.
Well, JoJo has been becoming a little more normie since the Chris Hughes conversation.
You're telling me.
And so I wasn't surprised when I saw the news that she changed her name to Joelle Siwa on TikTok.
Joelle Siwa does not have the ring that JoJo Siwa has. Sorry.
No. What interests me, Angela Bassett, is that she's still promoting her JoJo Siwa cruise, which we haven't really talked about on the podcast. She's still promoting this big JoJo cruise. It's all still branded JoJo Siwa cruise. It's all very bow forward. It's the classic JoJo aesthetic that you expect.
This is just the display name. The actual like username is still, it's JoJo Siwa.
Yeah. And it's only Joelle as a display name on TikTok. The Instagram is still JoJo Siwa under her display name. So I think it's this weird thing where it's like there was nothing in her contract that said she couldn't be Joelle on TikTok, but Instagram had some sort of like restriction where she had to remain JoJo Siwa for X months, X years while she has all of these deals. I think it's a weird contractual thing where she was allowed to do it in one specific place. She couldn't change the name because of all these deals, all these like professional requirements that she has with regards to specifically this cruise, which I think is a big deal.
She's really keeping us on our toes, you know?
Yeah. I wonder if she'll be on The Bachelor one of these days, Bachelorette.
No, she's literally getting married.
To her man.
I mean, she's not getting married. Sorry, that wasn't like, I feel like that people were like, what? She's engaged. I'm just, you know, gesticulating towards the future.
You're just speculating.
I'm speculating.
Based on
That's
her
fine.
relationship with Chris Hughes. I want to talk about a big story that happened while we were away. It's crazy how much stuff was happening while Lauren was away. So Matt Gutman, I'm glad that you put this in here because I first saw this on Shooter Scoop. And it got my attention for obvious reasons because the subject line in my email was exclusive. The X-rated pics of new CBS host they hope you never see. And I was like, well, I gotta see those. Who were you talking about?
What's crazy is to like say that they're out there and then not like link me or something. I don't know.
I couldn't find him. So
I know.
I don't even really know much about Matt Gutman apart from
but they're just shirtless. Like they're not X-rated.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, that's what you're getting at.
I was like, I'm scrolling through this story on Shooter Scoop, and it's like ABC was happy to get rid of this guy because he posts X-rated pics, and now CBS hired this guy who has X-rated pics, and it's all coming back to haunt him and CBS for hiring this guy. He was a former ABC News journalist, very hunky.
His name's
left
Matt
ABC.
Gutman.
Barry Weiss hired him, which to me is already like, well, then I don't care how hot you are. If you accept a job from Barry Weiss, I don't give a shit about you.
But behind the brave face on TV was a man with a very private struggle.
I'd been having panic attacks on air for the entire time I was on TV. And they made me miserable. But when things were calm and there was the expectation of perfection, especially when presenting on air, I crumbled.
In his book, No Time to Panic, Matt opens up about his lifetime of debilitating anxiety and panic attacks, often triggered by the very essence of the job he loves.
But most importantly, where are these pics that are allegedly X-rated? I couldn't find them. And I'm looking for conversation on Twitter. I don't see anyone talking about this on Twitter. This is very much like something that only exists in the Shooter Scoop bubble. Somehow, Timmy found this photo, and it's just a guy in a bathing suit.
Well, it says the revealing snaps, which show off Gutman's abs and far more skin than traditional newsroom likes to see. It's literally just implies he's topless, X-rated. Sorry, yeah. Shooter, Mr. Shooter. If you say X-rated, it's butt or dick, and I mean asshole and dick is X-rated. That's X. If something is rated
You're talking about
PG-13,
whole.
I'm seeing a shirtless pic. If something is not even
PG. This is PG.
If something is rated X, I'm seeing into their butthole. I don't know what you are talking about in terms of ratings, but we're all ratings
into their
when
butthole.
Something is the ratings exist so that we all are on the same page about what we're about to see. And X is not just a guy with his abs out. I don't care if it's
whole.
ABC or CBS or whatever.
Sorry, it's erection. There's none of
it's
that.
Erection. It's erection.
It's erection.
It's erection. And you know what's funny? It's he got fired because he was in showing his abs. No, scroll down. This guy has done lots of things. He got suspended by ABC because he inaccurately reported Kobe Bryant's death, literally.
Said the whole family was on the plane.
He
or
got
the
suspended again from ABC because he violated their COVID policy because he went to the hospital without permission or something. And then he had to apologize because he called the Charlie Kirk shooter's text touching. So anyways, point is, this guy, it's not about him showing his abs in a pic. That's a reach.
It's a big reach.
But this story is not, you started from this place of, this Shooter Scoop about his X-rated because you wanted to see his erect penis. Show me the X-rated.
Yeah, I wanted to, I was like, where's the hole? Where's the erection?
So you didn't see the hole or the erection.
Hole and erection.
But the reason
why
the
implication of X-rated.
But the reason why it's being reported is because there is this outside of Shooter Scoop, there's this great kind of story about the feud between this guy, Matt Gutman, and David Muir, who I love. David Muir is a classic hot guy journalist for ABC who people are kind of obsessed with, right?
Yeah.
Apparently they hate each other.
We were chit-chatting, that old, who would you invite to dinner, living or dead, if you could? Well, my three were Einstein, my grandpa, and my first dog, Boo. I'd want those three people.
Yeah.
Who would you want at your table?
Well,
three people, living or dead.
Because we're talking so much about the news today, why don't I just throw this out there? Why don't you come to dinner with me, Kim Jong-un, and the president?
Apparently they hate each other because the tabloids would like you to believe that they hate each other because they're both hot guys.
Yeah.
and one of them needs to be America's next top hot guy. And like David wants to be it, but the other guy is still around. But now they're not on the same network, which apparently David, is it Muir? I never know. I never say it out loud.
Every day, a journey. The Syrian border, Cuba, the White House, America.
Glad you're okay.
Oh, thank you.
And he's been there. Katrina, Egypt, Haiti, Japan.
Everyone is okay?
Gaza, Iran, Ukraine, Mogadishu. And when American jobs are on the line,
Vamos a ver la marca de los Estados Unidos en un coche.
he leads the charge.
Back on the job.
Yeah, back in the job.
Connecting us to each other because he reports to you. ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir.
David is apparently thrilled that Matt is gone.
I would be too. He looks great. He's hot. Matt's hot.
Matt hotter, actually.
Sorry. The funniest thing about David is that if you're wondering if people like, oh, they do find him sexy hot, the answer is yes. And if only because there's a really funny...
Sorry, Kate.
No, I got permission to talk about this. Our friend Kate Dries, the iconic Kate Dries, who now works at Dwell Magazine, used to work at Jezebel, and wrote a satirical essay, right? And the headline is, "Report indicates my boyfriend David Muir is a monster." And then but it was about like a blind item about him being a monster, and then Kate's kind of writing like defending him from the perspective of him being her boyfriend. They've never dated. So like this essay is really funny and actually quite short. It's just like, he is my boyfriend. I'm defending him. He is my boyfriend, right? Then,
yeah,
because the internet is full of kind of earnest bots, right? All of these
earnest bots.
All of these earnest bots. And this actually is very interesting to me because it really leads to like where we are now with AI scraping. Because like it used to be like earnest bots would like troll the internet and find stuff like this and then kind of like misread it and then rewrite it. Now with AI scraping, it's a similar thing, but there's one less step, meaning they don't even need to write the article. They just bring it right to the search. So it's like if I write David Muir girlfriend, Kate is like in the search because she's already been scraped from this essay into articles like, who is David Muir's rumored ex, Kate Dries, as Star keeps personal life private. And then it's like this entire post where the post itself says in a seemingly satirical article. And it's like the post knows that it's a joke, but still is getting reread as reality.
It's a perfect storm of stuff. It's not just that she called this person her boyfriend. It's that David Muir doesn't talk about his personal life to the extent that people assume that he's gay, right? Yeah. It's like, well, he doesn't talk about anyone he's dating. So there is no publicly available information about a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a partner, whoever. One of the only things that exists is Kate's essay from September 2015, where she called him my boyfriend. So when the scraper is looking, that's kind of the best that it can do.
Right.
Because he's not here talking about who he's dating.
No. And it's funny because the longer he doesn't say anything or do anything, which is good on him, the more that Kate's essay gets to be the number one primary source of information for these scrapers to maintain that they once dated.
God, it's just so depressing. So much of my Jezebel shit is gone, like lost to the world, like.
But Kate is dating David
like
Muir.
A fart in the wind. But Kate's post calling David Muir her boyfriend still exists.
Yep.
And still causes chaos.
Is David Muir gay? News's favorite daddy. And then that one also references references to ABC's David Muir pulls back curtain on his life camera and how he feels about his daddy status. And then that's also in there. It's like, it's even in ones that are more written through, it's still, who is David Muir's partner? All about his relationships. One of the headlines is dating Kate Dries.
It's her legacy. I love it.
I love it. I think it's an incredible way to be on the internet, remembered by the internet, you know?
Me too.
25 Things is back.
25 Things is back. I'm glad that they released another installment. This again dropped between our last pre-Humies episode and now.
Let's revitalize 25 Things for Ice Spice because she's not giving a good interview.
They hadn't done a 25 Things since the middle of September. Right? Like right around the time when Us Weekly switched over to a new editor-in-chief. when the format started changing, when the interior layouts became completely bizarre. I hate them. Who are we talking about that with? I think it's a very ugly magazine now, no offense. And Ice Spice did their first 25 things for the new look and new editor-in-chief, I believe. And the headline is, Ice Spice reveals the one musical artist she'd like to collaborate with. I think that artist is Beyonce. That's actually kind of an interesting fact. The less interesting facts that I found kind of funny were, I pulled them out here. Number one, the last show I binged was Hunting Wives. My best friend and I watched it in like one day. We were entertained. We were entertained.
No, it's very basic and funny. It's very good 25 things.
It's dry.
My alternate profession would be a hairstylist, maybe. Why'd they leave in the maybe? Why did they leave in the maybe?
I also love the use of the verb filming here. Number two, filming, because of course everything has to promote something, and Ice Spice is promoting the SpongeBob movie. Filming the SpongeBob movie, Search for SquarePants, was like nothing I've ever done before. It was my first time voice acting, so I was just excited. You didn't really film anything, did you?
Well, she was in the booth. She
you
was
were
on
in a
the
booth.
mic.
Who was telling us that the big pants are actually like quite integral to the plot? Someone who saw SpongeBob was like, "Oh no, the big pants are like a thing." Oh, Dan saw it with his kid and was like, "The big pants, it's like a narrative device."
11. My favorite comfort meal is gluten-free Oreos.
14. My favorite city to visit is Paris because it's kind of like New York.
Love that.
I think that's my favorite one.
Obsessed with that one. That's a very New York thing to say.
Big guy, big guy.
This song is called Big Guy.
Big guy.
It's just supposed to embody confidence and this new attitude he has facing the world. It was a challenge, but it was really fun, new and different. I never did anything like this.
Victoria Monet is in culinary school. She's at ICE. I think they should change the name, the Institute for Culinary Education, ICE. She graduates later this year. I think it's an 11-month program. You can do it quickly. I've looked into this because I was sort of...
Did we know this? Did we know she was in culinary school, or this just kind of like come up somewhere random?
I hadn't heard it, but she
up.
posted about it in, I think, November. She posted about it for a second time a couple of days ago.
I'm sorry, is Victoria Monet going to like work at a restaurant?
You know
I'm like confused.
You know what she's going to do? She's going to become a food influencer on the side. She already launched a Instagram account for it, like Chef Monet. I don't think she's going to work at a restaurant. I think she's going to try to become a food influencer and maybe launch like some sort of food brand.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Victoria Monet, and some of you may be wondering why I'm in a chef uniform. And I'll tell you why. I started culinary school. It's something that I've always wanted to do. It's been a lifelong dream of mine. I've been super passionate about recipes that you can pass down from generation to generation and how food makes people feel when they're communing together, or how you're able to deal emotionally and the fuel that your body needs to be able to function at the maximum capacity. So please join me on this journey for culinary school. I'm open to suggestions and comments. I know there's a culinary community that has been doing this for years, and I'm very new here. Welcome critiques. I welcome.
There's a food influencer that I follow that was like kind of a home cook vibes, just like a non-professional something, and she's very pretty and posted Instagram stuff about food, and then started going to an actual culinary school, and that became content. And now that she's graduated, her food content has stepped up a little bit. So I guess she's taken more seriously.
Does she know that you don't need to go to culinary school to become a food influencer? No one
knows, but I think it's smart if you have the time and the money. You know, expertise is, you know, we're losing expertise. I actually respect that she's saying, you know, I want to go to school and become actually better at this. Brooklyn would never do that.
Sure, but it's just funny because it's like, right, it's like, yeah, compared to Brooklyn Beckham, like, yes, she'll have an expertise, but I'm like, an expertise in what? Cutting onions? Fine. You
don't have to at all. But the fact that she's going the extra mile is rare and admirable.
It's very grad school, I'll say that.
It's very grad school.
It's like, do you gotta go? But you did.
And she's
Did you have to go to grad
and
school?
now and she's still going to release music. There's still rumors that she's releasing another album this year.
She wants to make a thriller next. Oh God, don't say that. Don't say I want to make a thriller. Don't say that. Don't compare yourself
I'm
to
proud
thriller.
of her. There's already, I think she's taking she's doing the pastry chef program, not the regular culinary program, because she's posting a lot of videos and photos and reels with dough and like dessert work. And when she's cooking at home, she's making like baked goods, like sweets. So I think she's in the pastry program. which I think is very cool. Because again, I've looked into this. It's very expensive. I was like, how much could it be? And it turns out it's very expensive. This, I almost didn't want to talk about. And then I watched the entire video twice because there's something about Alabama Barker's voice, cadence, delivery that I find pretty mesmerizing, if also like pretty disturbing.
Well, I'll tell you, she's way more interesting to watch than Victoria Monet. I'm just like, and our last two topics, sorry, and Ice Spice. I just am like, at least somebody's out here giving a little energy. Is the energy bad? Yeah, but that's not my job to judge. It's just like, I want energy. Give me energy. This is great. Just low energy, not bad energy. I'm just like, it's low energy. If anything, she has bad energy, but at least it's energy. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like,
Alabama Barker has
I'm not like
bad energy.
Yay, Alabama Barker, but I'm like, she is at least a who that is coming at here being absolutely nuts, and it's perfect for the format. Like, she goes on TikTok, she does this like Christmas gift haul. Why? I don't know. And it's like, here's all this lingerie that my dad bought me, right? And everyone's kind of like, lingerie your dad bought you? That's weird. And then she's like, what the fuck? Then she gets like mad.
What happened is she goes through, I mean, the video is 4 minutes long. It's very long. She's going through everything
really
she got
long.
for Christmas. And it is mostly clothes, bags, shoes, all designer. And near the end of the video, after showing off her clothes, shoes, bags, all this crap, she says, here's what I got from Agent Provocateur. My dad was a little crazy there. But she does say Kourtney picked it all out, her stepmom, as in Kourtney Kardashian.
Okay, so my dad went a little crazy at Agent Provocateur. Kourtney picked out most of it, and then the girl knows me there, so she like gave recommendations of what I liked. I got this like really cute one. How cute is that? This really pretty one, like this is gorgeous. And then I also got like this black one, but it has like these little hip pads. It's cute. The rest is bras and underwear besides these. So I also got this really pretty corset. It's like very showgirl vibes, very tea.
Well, people are finding anything to get out of her because they're not thrilled with the kind of excess wealth. This is the backlash to just kind of the excess wealth. You didn't earn any of this. You're spoiled. Like, it's ridiculous to show off the wealth in such kind of like a shameless way. We're not into that. We're less into that now than we were before. It's not like a get your bag scenario because this girl has no
there's no rags to riches story, right?
Well, there's also just she doesn't have a job. It's not like, she's earning. She's not earning this. These are gifts from her parents. And so people are just like not pleased. So they're kind of going after her for being like, my dad got me this lingerie, this like sexy lingerie. And then what's even funnier is that she goes back after like all the kind of controversy and all the stories or whatever. She's pissed. And now we get the rant.
Here it is.
Rant.
It's short.
Hold on. I have to go on a fucking rant. Why the fuck are you guys trying to make this lingerie thing a thing? It's never gonna be a thing, Gretchen. Kourtney picked out the lingerie. Kourtney! You think my dad's like, I'm gonna go pick out my daughter lingerie. No, it was on my Christmas list, and he wanted to make it happen for me, so he let Kourtney go pick out the lingerie. God forbid a girl wanted cute panties and bras. Like, literally, leave me alone. I'm literally never going to do another Christmas haul. I hate you guys.
I'm literally never going to do another Christmas haul. I think that's a net good for society. Great.
Good idea. That's like a good idea. Don't do another Christmas haul, maybe.
I don't understand. As a society, we need to make up our minds. Do we hate overconsumption? Do we hate rich people? Or do we think it's cool when they show off all 7,000 bags they got? I can't stand it. It makes me sick.
I don't think we think that it's cool when they do. I think we like to hate on it. I think we like to like see it and we like to get mad at it. Like we like to see that we're all in the same boat of not liking it, if that makes sense. Like, so we want both sides. We don't want to see it, but then we kind of do want to see the excess wealth and we do want to like see what's going on over there. And we want to be so mad. We want to go to their house. We want to throw tomatoes like it's Les Mis.
So many tomatoes.
We want to be like, we want to rise up. We want to like pitchforks. We want flame. We want torches. Right.
Think about what you just said about Victoria Monet. You said she was boring for doing this, but it's like she's contributing to society. She's learning a skill, even if it's just a hobby. How cool is that?
Okay, if she like cooks me a rump roast, she can contribute to society.
That's boring. Whereas spending your father's money or having your father spend a lot of money on you, tens and tens of thousands of dollars, is compelling. And I think that sucks. That's what catches the algorithm, right? The bad stuff catches the algorithm. I'm not saying anything. No, I'm not saying anything.
I'm actually
special here.
impressed with Alabama Barker because I thought because basically she was like ended by Bad Baby,
Bad
but
Baby,
like she wasn't ever, she didn't like stay down. You know, like she didn't get like Bad Baby's like diss track keep her down.
Yeah.
She's back in action, you know, despite having no talent. At least Bad Baby like is out here
Making music. Yeah.
Yeah, Gucci flip flop.
Gucci flip flop.
I want to be famous.
The new year is here, and it's the perfect time to make your home feel fresh, functional, and fun. Wayfair is my go-to for everything you need to get on track, from cozy bedding and bath basics to stylish kids' room and home offices.
How did you upgrade your kids' room? From Wayfair.
I didn't upgrade my kids' room, but I did upgrade my kids' chin.
What? Your kids' chin.
I bought a new food processor.
Oh, right.
I bought the
Yes,
food
you
processor
upgraded your
of my
kids'
dreams.
chin.
The Cuisinart food processor of my dreams that I got a great deal on Wayfair. I got the
That's
color I
huge. You'll
wanted.
have that forever.
You know what I got at Wayfair? I got an open box deal, so it was even cheaper.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's iconic.
Whoa. That's amazing. I'm still riding high on my shoe storage, which you've seen every time you come into my house because you kind of open up right into it and then you're like, ooh, what's this funky thing? And I'm like, shoe storage.
Well, what I like about
you know?
your shoe storage is that it makes use of space that would otherwise be unusable.
The wall of the
There's literally
hallway?
nothing else you could put there, so why not shoe storage?
It's perfect. They've got storage solutions for every room. Kitchen essentials for quick weeknight dinners. So basically what Bobby and I are doing, shopping on Wayfair is simple, fast, and totally inspiring. Seriously, it's amazing how one or two pieces can transform your space and your mood. Get organized, refreshed, and back on track this new year for way less. Head to wayfair.com right now to shop all things home. That's Wayfair, WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair, every style, every home.
Who Weekly is sponsored by Squarespace. Of course
Of course
it is.
Imagine it not being. We'd be devastated, honestly. It would devastate us and the brand. We need Squarespace.
You know what we can do right now in this
What?
Squarespace ad?
What?
We could say that we're going to go on tour later this year. It'll be a while. In the fall.
It might be a little different than what you're used to, but yes, definitely we'll be using our Squarespace to promote a live store scenario.
When we ask you to buy tickets to our tour, which is happening later in 2026, you're going to go to our website. And our website is a Squarespace website we've had for years that's easy to update, great analytics, an easy place for you to send comments directly to us. It's the best way to contact us. And anytime we want to add a new thing to our website, Lindsay does it. Let's be honest, Lindsay does it in about, 10 seconds?
Let's be honest.
10 seconds?
Yeah, and let me tell you, I mean, don't tell Squarespace, even though this is an ad for them that they're definitely going to hear, but if they drop us, we'll still be using Squarespace.
It's true.
Listen, I'm not holding a grudge like that. I still need Squarespace. I need it to do all these things with minimal effort, which I love because they give you cutting edge tools to create stunning one-of-a-kind websites, no coding required. They've got a library of award-winning templates. You can get a fully customized site that fits your brand perfectly in just a few clicks, okay?
So if you're ready to get started with Squarespace, head to squarespace.com/who for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code WHO to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. It's really cold in our home of New York. It's cold in a lot of places. And I like having cozy layers that I can wear in my house and sort of like bundle up on the couch and play Fortnite in, you know? That's why I'm really excited about my 100% yak wool pullover hoodie, which I have been wearing to do one of my most favorite things in the world, which is play Fortnite as Lady Gaga.
So it's funny, I also brought an item to do one of my favorite things in the world, which is go surfing in the ocean. A new bathing suit. They have such cute bathing suits. Do you know that? You didn't even know that.
It's so you to buy bathing suits in December.
Well, yeah. You know, sometimes when you see a good bathing suit, you got to jump on it.
That's true.
You know you're going to wear it. What's the... Yeah.
That's
The
true.
Italian crossback one-piece swimsuit.
And I like my little pullover because, yes, it's comfy cozy in the house, but I could run outside and people would say, you look so chic. In fact, they have. They go, is that Quince?
They would. That's amazing. Every detail from the stitching to the cut really shows the care that goes into each item. And the best part, Quince makes everything with premium materials and ethical factories, but at prices way below other luxury brands. Refresh your wardrobe with Quince. Don't wait. Go to quince.com/who for free shipping on your order and a 365-day return. I've returned too. It's actually very easy. Now available in Canada. That's quince.com, QUINCE.com/who to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/who.
I want to be famous.
Okay, now let's move on to relationships because I think the bulk of the episode today is about relationships news. A lot of relationship news happened while we were away at the end of last year, at the beginning of this one.
Well, we've now cut a very specific new relationship or a new hookup 3 times.
We cut it because
And
we've talked about it.
I'll let you reveal what it is. But we've now cut it 3 times.
We cut it 3 times, but not after talk. We talked about it once briefly, but there was nothing else to say. So we keep cutting it because it's kind of boring and there's really nothing there. Even though it is someone that we both love.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
It is Glenn Powell and his girlfriend, Michelle Randolph.
Michelle Randolph. The reason why I find it interesting is because we've talked about them separately.
Mm-hmm.
He's arguably a them. She's big who, but broke out with Landman.
Mm-hmm.
Land, which by the way, my mom is now watching. She wanted me to know that.
Remember when I told you that my mom doesn't watch it because she thinks it's, quote, disgusting?
I mean, the only clip I've seen from it of her talking to Billy Bob Thornton is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, where he can come anywhere on me but not in me or whatever. My mom?
So I think I get it.
She doesn't listen to the podcast. She would be annoyed that I mentioned this. But when I was home for Christmas, she brought up Landman organically. And I was like, I thought you don't watch that show because it's disgusting. And she was like, oh, I don't watch it. It's so disgusting. And I was like, this is a classic the lady doth protest too much situation. I think she's watching every episode of Landman.
No, and meanwhile, I'm getting on the phone with my parents and my dad's going, your mother's watching Landman. And I'm like, where'd that come from?
So I think my mom knows who Michelle Randolph is the moral of this story. And she is dating Glenn Powell.
The sister of Cassie Randolph, who won The Bachelor with the gay bachelor.
Let's
get back to brass tacks here. With the Colton Underwood, the gay bachelor, he picked Cassie Randolph. They got married. Well, they got engaged. And obviously they didn't get married because he was gay. Now he's
You can
married,
still get married
has
if you're
blah,
gay.
blah, blah.
To a woman.
You can still get married if you're gay. That's so true.
That's very true. Thanks, Obama.
That's so true.
Whatever. I don't know.
It is so true. Thank you for correcting me. It is 2026 and you can still get married if you're gay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they did not get married. And Michelle Randolph is now kind of like a land manning her way around celebrity world. And of course, a perfect hookup for Michelle Randolph in her kind of country era is none other than Texas's own Glenn Powell. And they were spotted together. They kind of were spotted together on the two-stepping on the dance floor, which I find very cute in Austin or something. It's so cute. They were two-stepping. And then I guess she flew to New York when he hosted SNL for Running Man, which was a flop.
They took photos of each other behind the scenes at Saturday Night Live.
And now they are on the Nina Dobrev photographed New Year's Eve yacht.
It was most of the photos
St. Bart's
of this event
yacht?
come from Nina Dobrev and Alex Earl, because they were both on this mega yacht owned by
Kelly Sperry is there.
Sperry is there with Miles. Who else is there? Cord Overstreet is there. It is
it's really, what are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Well, I'm glad that you did a little digging because they're all on the yacht of this billionaire his name is amazing, Brad Garlinghouse.
Yeah, he's the CEO of Ripple, which I believe is a cryptocurrency.
It usually is. And it seems like he is an investor in Sip Margs, which is...
Oh, that's the drink that Alex Earl sells. So I think that's how he's connected to this whole crew, because he's invested in some of their businesses. Because, all these billionaires, they have all the money in the world, but they really want famous friends, so they spend money to get famous friends. This is all they do. All they want is famous friends. So they have Nina Dobrev saying, thank you, Tara Garlinghouse and Brad, what's his name?
Brad Garlinghouse.
Garlinghouse for hosting us on your tasteless yacht. Let me bring Miles Teller and Glenn Powell. So the biggest get, let's be real, is Glenn Powell.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's a huge get.
Glenn's hair, he's having a great hair era right now. Have you noticed?
He looks great. He's looking so... Every pic of him partying at the club, I'm just we're so packed.
Eating hamburger patties, no bun. Love it. He needs his protein, his macros.
But dude, he's not putting his ketchup on there. Too much sugar.
Too much sugar. Well, and the reason we know they look like loose hamburger patties, but someone did comment on a TikTok of them dancing. Okay, what is Glenn actually eating? And Kelly Teller, Miles' wife, beloved wife, said hamburger patties.
She responded, hamburger
hamburger
patties.
patties.
Is Kelly Teller like the most down-ass woman in
She
Hollywood?
must
Not
be
to, sorry.
so fun. I'm sure she's such an asshole, but I bet she's fun as hell.
No, but listen, I feel like she's like fast friends with Taylor Swift, and Taylor Swift has not maintained a lot of those friendships, but somehow from like the music video that Miles Teller was in that one time a long time ago, she's maintained friendship with Kelly
Sperry.
Kelly Sperry,
Yeah.
who's not related to the Sperry family.
No,
which
not
we
at all.
discovered
Years
hopefully
ago.
2 years ago. 2 years ago. But I do think there's something, she must be a down ass fun girl because she's like maintaining all these friendships at once while being kind of like doing nothing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She's focused. And I bet Miles is like a good hang for the guys.
And Nina's like in a single era right now. She split from
I know.
Shaun White. She just wants to have fun on a yacht.
No, and I bet they're kind of like fun to hang out with as a single person, you know, like couples that aren't annoying
Yeah.
to hang out with if you're single.
Yeah.
Like you can, it's like both parties are like very, very down to chill.
Mhm. I don't know how Cord Overstreet got an invite, but I think it's cute that he's there. I guess he asked the
Okay,
witch.
But the weirdest thing is that they're all on this yacht, right? And they go out to the club at some point, like on New Year's Eve.
Mhm.
Maybe they're at like the club. And Tom Brady is there.
Ugh,
And
he's flirting with Alex Earl.
and then
Oh.
and then somebody gets a video of Tom Brady like with his like her hand, Alex Earl's hand. Alex Earl, don't forget, just broke up with her football boyfriend Braxton Berrios.
Mhm.
Thank God, because that name was
I
driving me
couldn't see it anymore.
crazy. Unless they get back together. Please don't get back together. So there's videos of her like hand resting gently on Tom Brady's back. Tom Brady, don't forget, depressed because his wife just got married to the
To the surf instructor?
no, it's not surf. It's what is it? It's like fighting. It's fighting.
Joaquin Valente, he's a jujitsu. Why did I think it was surfing?
Jujitsu. She just got married to the jujitsu
Instructor.
guy who
Mhm.
also she gave birth to his child, and now he's in St. Bart's flirting with newly single 26-year-old, I think she's 26, something like that, Alex Earl. The funniest thing about the video of them flirting was that his phone was in his pocket and the flashlight was on. Everybody was like, Grandpa.
Well, his
Grandpa
ass is
alert."
glowing because it's in his back pocket. So his ass is just glowing, his right cheek. Okay, more relationship news. Zach Bryan. I always confuse. I was about to say speaking of Alex Earl, but it's not speaking of Alex Earl. It's speaking of someone who reminds me of Alex Earl, Brianna LaPaglia. Brianna LaPaglia's ex, Zach Bryan, is suddenly married to this woman named Samantha Leonard. Suddenly.
Suddenly.
He broke up with Brianna Chicken Fry, like what, a year and a half ago?
Well, this was the most kind of washed video to show up on New Year's, and I did share this with friends because it was relevant to us as like we love kind of the like Zach Bryan is just kind of
Well, you like it. The problem is you love his music. I love his music too.
love
but he
his
seems
music.
like such a
Although I
dipshit.
will say it's fading fast, but that guy's a real dipshit, and he kind of gives dipshit like energy. He's just kind of always out here doing embarrassing trust me, I'm not like trying to be like team chicken fry, but I am kind of like, I do think in this scenario that guy's a real loser,
Yeah.
right? Even though he's the one with the talent,
Mhm.
the raw talent, kind of the musical talent.
Mhm.
Anyways, he'd started dating this woman who looked exactly like his ex, Brianna Chicken Fry. Her name is Samantha Leonard. I think we talked about this.
Yeah.
And on New Year's, I think it's only been like 3 months, not long,
Mhm.
right?
They started dating, and I think in the summer, like July, June 2025.
October 2024. No, that's when he broke up with LaPaglia.
Yeah. No, but he
So 1
started
year,
dating this
tops.
woman, I think, in the summer of 2025. Not long.
So like 6 months?
And they're
7
already
months?
married.
And then there's this video that comes out of him kind of like she's in his arms and he's running towards this car and they're in Italy and he's like, I'm married.
Mhm.
And everyone was kind of like, yikes, you know?
Well, it cannot be overstated how much she looks like Brianna Chicken Fry. And I understand people have like physical types that they are attracted to, but this is really funny. She looks like Brianna Chicken Fry.
She looks just like Chicken Fry. She's Chicken Fry's twin. And that's actually kind of what's that's like the best ammunition that everyone has kind of against it, which is kind of funny to me. Like that's the troll. And, you know, I don't want to be on his side either, but that's the troll that David Portnoy has.
Mhm.
When David Portnoy is like, because he's team Chicken Fry, he's like, wow, like we got a Chicken Fry carbon copy up here. Like it's like, that's all that they got, right?
Yeah.
The man can't just be in love with a new woman. He can't just have a type. Can a man have a type?
And we know so little about this woman, Samantha Leonard, who Zach Bryan got married to, that we get great stories about like, who is this woman, that are just like SEO dependent, just trying to like post as much as they can about this woman to get the clicks, to get the views. But there's nothing to know. So let me read the bullet points from page 6's story. Who is Samantha Leonard? Meet Zach Bryan's wife. This is what you do when you don't have anything. The first one is literally, when is her birthday? They don't even have a day. They just know the year. So it says, Leonard was born in October 1997. We don't know which date in October. And celebrated her 28th birthday in 2025. This is all taken from Instagram posts. Where is she from? Leonard is from California. No other details. California is very big. Where did she go to school? Taken from an Instagram post. Leonard went to Mater Dei High in Santa Ana, California before graduating from Corona Del Mar High School in Newport Beach. She then attended New York University and is currently pursuing a Master's of Architecture degree with a focus on interior architecture at University of Southern California, Los Angeles. The next ones are, she's big on family because she posted a photo at her brother's wedding. And what are her hobbies? She spends a lot of time traveling. And she's an animal lover because, again, she's posted photos with a golden retriever.
I mean, don't forget, this is how, like, he did this to Chicken Fry. He bought her a house, remember, in Massachusetts. It was a whirlwind thing.
He's a love bomber, and I don't even like that phrase.
He's a love bomber, but it's, like, funny because he didn't learn a lesson because he already got married to this one. So it's, like, it is very kind of like Zach. Like, he's like, oh, now I'm sober, now I'm clear-headed, blah, blah, blah. But then you still kind of did the thing where you, like, married this girl so fast.
I'm going to read the rest of this paragraph under she's an animal lover. Page 6 again. Samantha appears to be an animal lover. She had a golden retriever growing up and then got a Yorkshire Terrier who sadly died in June 2025. Final sentence. She also appears to have a horse. She also appears to have a horse.
Like, they have nothing when the wording gets like that.
Nothing.
I mean, happy for this girl, best of luck, but I'm just like, ugh,
It's scary.
Like he's got red flags up the wazoo. No, I'm team Zach Top. I'm over Zach Bryan. I'm on Zach Top.
Me too.
Zach Top is my new Zach.
Yeah.
He's my Zach. Okay. This is Zach Bottom, am I right? Zach Bryan, more like Zach Bottom.
Drooling, Joe Jonas and Tatiana Gabriela. Joe Jonas commented a drooling emoji on a model's Instagram, and everyone went totally fucking bonkers.
No, there was a rumored thing that he was dating this model, but then when he commented the drooling emoji, people were like, yes, they are dating. He's drooling over her. He's drooling over her in the comments.
At least she's someone that is like vaguely notable for our purposes. She's like kind of an actual who, because she's a model.
Vaguely notable is so rude.
She was in a Bad Bunny music video. Like, she's an actual model with a bunch of followers on Instagram who like exists in the celebrity world, unlike Zach Bryan's current architecture student girlfriend or wife. You know?
You're saying she works?
She works.
She has a job?
Well, she works. She works in a celebrity space
in
as well.
entertainment.
Yeah.
I do find it so basic, though, when it's just like a random model. Not that modeling is not a real job, but there's something kind of just like, there's so rarely any other information about models in our culture.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, it's rare that a model has like a personality and like stuff and a story and a narrative. They really have to work hard to create that. Speaking of when we saw Emrata at Romans.
Yeah.
Emrata goes against the odds. A model with lots of stuff going on.
She and Emrata is... Lindsay and I walked into a restaurant yesterday morning and I was like, oh, there's Emrata. Sitting there. Hi. It's kind of crazy to make eye contact with Emrata.
You made eye contact?
Oh my God. Oh yeah, it was piercing. We looked into each other's souls. And then you turn away because you're like, I don't want to be an annoying person. I want to act like, I live in New York. This is commonplace. I don't care. But meanwhile, I'm sitting down, my heart rate
she was
raising.
With her kid and a friend. It was nothing. I wish we had seen her with like some paramour. She's been spotted in the neighborhood with various kind of exciting +1s. It was nothing. We did not get that kind of Demois worthy spotting. Not that I would ever submit to Demois unless I was lying.
My Demois spotting would be like a non-plus spotted Emily Ratajkowski at a restaurant in Brooklyn. When she left, the table was extremely dirty.
You did say that. You were like, she left the table dirty. She's a toddler.
That table was covered in crumbs when she left.
She's a toddler.
Emrata.
What would be funny is if someone was like, spotted Emily Ratajkowski only tables away from 2 hosts of a celebrity podcast staring at her the entire time. That would have been good.
I did. It is crazy the things that celebrities do to you, like mentally. You're sort of like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Yeah. you are kind of like distracted. And it was also funny because we were there to discuss a celebrity project, and I was kind of like, we're literally like meta. It's like
was
meta
too
that we're discussing what we're discussing while we're looking at what we're discussing, kind of. Even though we weren't discussing her directly.
I want to be famous.
Tyler Reddick here from 2311 Racing.
And Bubba Wallace.
You know what's the worst part of a race? A rain delay.
Sitting around waiting for the track to dry is dull.
But instead of waiting, we hang out with Chumba Casino.
Social casino slots, bingo, solitaire, plenty of fun to keep us entertained.
So why let a rain delay slow you down? Play now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Let's Chumba.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Tyler Reddick here from 2311 Racing.
And Bubba Wallace.
You know what's the worst part of a race? A rain delay.
Sitting around waiting for the track to dry is dull.
But instead of waiting, we hang out with Chumba Casino.
Social casino slots, bingo, solitaire, plenty of fun to keep us entertained.
So why let a rain delay slow you down? Play now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Let's Chumba.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Tyler Reddick here from 2311 Racing.
And Bubba Wallace.
You know what's the worst part of a race? A rain delay.
Sitting around waiting for the track to dry is dull.
But instead of waiting, we hang out with Chumba Casino.
Social casino slots, bingo, solitaire, plenty of fun to keep us entertained.
So why let a rain delay slow you down? Play now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Let's Chumba.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
I want to be famous.
Este Haim is married. Haim 3, married.
Haim 3 married.
Event
Haim
of the
3 married
season.
and got the Vogue treatment, which is actually what I liked about this. It caused a lot of controversy because people disagreed on the dress.
hated
People
her
loved
dress.
that. I loved it,
I
and
like
I
it.
think it's really fucking cool.
I think it's cool. Yeah, I like it.
Very shtetl. People were given lots of different references. I'm like, okay, she's going shtetl. Like, I just think that it's just very cool to create disagreement, right? Where taste is she has a unique sense of taste. Not everyone agrees. And also, for something to be worthy of Vogue, they actually found something interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, she had a wedding dress fitting, and the wedding dress is actually notable, interesting, weird. You hate it, we love it, whatever. It's interesting.
Great photos because it's Vogue.
She got the sisters. They're funny. She got like multiple different looks. I'm just saying, like, in terms of something worthy, and I guess like I'm really putting Vogue up on a pedestal by saying worthy of Vogue. So forgive me, but something worthy of Vogue coverage for a wedding dress shopping thing. It's like you see so much boring shit, but this was cool. She went to Paris. She went to Louis Vuitton. She worked with the designer. She made a weird, funky dress.
I'm getting misty-eyed. I know, I'm crying. Oh my God, I can't cry. Not in the dress. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. You guys, I'm getting married. Yes! I'm not gonna cry. I told myself I wasn't gonna cry because I cry all the time. Gorgeous. You guys feel it.
I'm scared.
Okay.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
It's perfect.
God. I'm very happy for you.
I love you guys.
I love you too.
Hey, I'm getting married. Hey, everybody, did you hear the news?
Not cool. Paul Thomas Anderson, their dear friend, their Valley buddy, who directed a lot of their music videos, curated a New Year's Day movie marathon in advance of the wedding, or was it the day of the wedding?
Well, I do think before you even get there, you have to say an important thing about this wedding was that Taylor Swift was there.
Yeah.
And anytime Taylor Swift attends a wedding of a celebrity, it kind of gobbles up a lot of the wedding, which is annoying.
Yeah. You know, but I will say, whose wedding did Taylor Swift show up to? And it was in New Jersey. Oh, it was like Jack Antonoff and Margaret Qualley's wedding.
Oh.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And she was like, people only cared about Taylor Swift being there.
Yeah.
In this is weird, but I feel like even Taylor Swift couldn't really compete with the dress discourse. People were so obsessed with her dress that it got so much of the attention. Like, oh, and there's one blurry photo of Taylor Swift in that gold dress. People couldn't deal with what Este was wearing.
Taylor was with Stevie Nicks. Taylor and Stevie Nicks were like arm in arm. And Taylor
I was like,
brought
are you
her
Brandy
brother.
Carliling? Please don't do this.
Well, no, truly, she really was. And she brought her brother to the wedding. I think that maybe the other reason that it wasn't as big of a thing is that she didn't bring Travis.
Travis. Yeah.
I would be like, you can come to my wedding, but you cannot bring Travis Kelce. Like, that would
smart.
that would suck up the air out of the room. You know what I
You
mean?
can bring,
if you love me, don't bring your boyfriend.
Austin cancels Taylor out in a way.
Why? Because he's so boring?
He's sort of a black hole. Not even Taylor Swift can escape. You know,
Here's my impression of Austin Swift making conversation with Stevie Nicks. How are you? How's it been? Oh, good. Okay, but
Stevie Nicks goes, and what do you do? And Austin just sits there silently.
if you had to have a friend program a movie New Year's Day movie
This is so
marathon for
fucking
your
lame.
wedding,
I like
If you-
Paul Thomas Anderson.
well, which director would you choose, and which movies would you choose?
Which director would I choose to curate? I'd say, 100%. I'd say Steven Soderbergh, curate my wedding.
I knew you were going to
movie
say Soderbergh.
marathon. He is like a
You'd say
ravenous
Soderbergh, go off.
consumer of movies, and he's so good at curation, right?
Yeah.
He's so smart.
Yeah, it would be like 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., entirety of Heated Rivalry, and then Titanic.
His movie marathon for Este's wedding was Repo Man, Casablanca, Barry Lyndon, Casino, The Birdcage, and Father of the Bride.
I like that. I like the Casino, Birdcage, Father of the Bride run. I'll stay for that.
Barry Lyndon, Casablanca, and Repo Man is grown city.
Sorry,
That
I'm
is-
sleeping. I'm sleeping in till 4:30. Barry Lyndon's over. I'm showing up with like hungover with like McDonald's, Casino, Birdcage, Father of the Bride.
Yeah, first half is very like the most annoying people you know on Letterboxd, and second half is like, I'll tolerate this. Yeah, she married that guy who's another crypto guy, a rich crypto guy, named Jonathan Levin.
Yeah, and remember when Just Jared posted the wrong photo of him? It was
Yeah,
a
that was
different
iconic.
Jonathan Levin,
Yeah.
which is iconic.
But they chose another hot guy.
Okay, if you say so.
I don't know. He's like a soccer player.
Listen, what's cool about it is that she married this kind of nondescript random guy, which I appreciate. It's kind of fun to marry a random guy to be the first Haim to get married, and it's a random guy. Cool.
Moving on, sad news.
This is I'm devastated on this one.
I
How
was
did we
always
lose
sort
them?
of like, I was more delighted by this relationship than I was like sold on it, if you know what I mean.
It just feels very too good to be true, you know?
Yeah. Tiana Taylor and Aaron Pierre have split. They haven't even been together. They weren't even together for a year. They're split in advance of, so what's interesting, in advance of the bulk of award season, right? Tiana Taylor's going to be going to basically every award show for the next 3 months. Then all eyes on her, you know, like take this guy out of the equation. This is all about me.
I guess.
I just think the timing is a little interesting because there's a camp that would say, can you just fake it for 2 more months while you're at every award show and you two are so hot and everyone loves the two of you? But she said no.
Yeah, I
I'm
do
single
want.
now.
It feels just very real. Maybe maybe they were having too close quarters and she got sick of him because they had to go to all these events together, and she was
Yeah,
just kind
maybe.
of like, I'd rather do this by myself, you know?
And Tiana's getting so much attention. I mean, I'm not saying this is the reason, but I do think it's in the same way that it's sort of like Taylor Swift not showing up to the wedding with Travis Kelce, but she is there with Austin Swift. You're seeing, I was seeing so many videos from the Critics' Choice Awards last night where Tiana Taylor was like interacting with Chase Infinity on the red carpet and people were excited to see them together. There are a lot of like instances that can't happen if she's there taking photos with Aaron Pierre. I'm not saying that's a reason. I'm just saying this could be good for her from a promotional publicity standpoint because it's exciting when she sees her old co-stars.
In this scenario, like she should be riding this one solo to the top because
Yeah,
one
I
battle
agree.
after another is so great. You know what I mean? And
I agree.
his performance in the morning show was lacking, even though I do find him to be talented, but not for that, you know.
That was not his fault.
That was okay,
That was not
well,
Aaron's
you're giving him a freebie for that one.
Yeah, that was
In
not
more
his fault.
exciting coupling news, I don't like a decoupling. What I like is a coupling. Dakota Johnson spotted with Man of the Hour, which I love.
Can't
Man of
believe
the
it.
Hour. Choosing, she's so good at this, right? She's like
Good at what?
just being herself. I don't know, like being Dakota Johnson. Like what? Like she's just good at like keeping it.
I will agree with you. She is good at being Dakota Johnson. No one
She's
could do
not
it
that
better
great
than
at
she is.
acting, so she's got to be good at this.
And
Like,
I
just
will
think she's a
disagree with you
star.
there, but we don't have to have that conversation.
Okay, well, I don't know if you saw Materialist, but it didn't go well for her on like any level, and it's really she
I
needs
think
to
she's
pick it back
tremendous
up.
in that movie, but we don't have to do that now.
So she was spotted in LA at a cozy restaurant with
Mm-hmm.
none other than Man of the Hour role model, aka his actor name is Tucker Pillsbury. At first, I was kind of like, it's not that crazy that she would be out with him, but then the Demois was like, they were canoodling, they were touching,
kissing,
they were
yeah.
cozy, they were whatever. So TBD on all of this, but like let's just assume that they hooked up, which would be like an easy assumption and probably great. And honestly, wouldn't put it past either of them. If anything, great ideas for both of them.
She loves musicians.
Role model, famous of the song Sally when the wine runs out, but he's also about to be in Lena Dunham's new movie, which I believe is called like Sex something.
Good sex.
This is the first person she's been spotted with since breaking up with Chris Martin, or spotted with. I mean, she's been spotted with lots of people, but in terms of like in a sexy way. And he's like the young, hot guy of the moment. But what's funny about Role Model is that like he doesn't stick for the conscious of the. We've now had a who is Role Model, who is Tucker Pillsbury moment at least 12 times in this podcast history, where the memory of him, the knowledge of him does not stick. And I don't think this is going to do it either. I think we're going to have yet another one. Like it's now we've been introduced to this man as a culture like 12 times is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's very interesting to me. He does not stick.
And I think there's something about his precise, similar tattoo aesthetic that is like
Precise to
him
what?
reaching for, I need to have something about me that makes me memorable. So I'm going to cover myself on all these like very specific tattoos, but even that doesn't work.
It's specific to what though? What are you saying? Specific
No,
to
they're just
an
like,
aesthetic?
they're not like they look like iron-ons. They're all like of the exact same aesthetic. It's such a deliberate sort of like curation of tattoos on his body. You know what I mean?
People claim that he has kind of the Harry Styles tattoo thing where it does look like somebody got all their tattoos on the same day.
Yes.
And I think that's kind of a thing that if you see a celebrity with specific style of tattoo placement and shape and size and style, it's like that's the accusation you can make that's really mean, where it's like usually for tattoos it's like you want to feel like it's like accumulating, it's an accumulation. It's like, you know, I'm it's a lifetime's worth of tattoo collection versus like, ooh, I'm in a role and in the role I'm playing Tattoo Man, and so here I go, I'm going to put all the tattoos on. And it does kind of look like he got them all at once, which is how he gets dragged a lot. I think he's handsome. I think he has Riz. I think he's fun. I don't know.
I didn't know that about you, that you thought Tucker Pillsbury had Riz.
People always mistake me for like Jacob Elordi is a big one. People like constantly are like coming up to me and being like, Jacob. And I'm like, guys, it's not Jacob, it's Tuck, T-Dog. Or sometimes I get like Brad Pitt, which was like super annoying. They're like, Brad, and they take pictures of me and it's like, sometimes I'm like, guys, that's enough. I'm flattered. Sometimes I get Dua Lipa when I take my hat off. I don't know. Again, it's like flattering, but it's also like, guys, I need space. Like I'm not a piece of meat. What's up, guys? It's Role Model, aka St. Louis Cowboy, aka T-Dog, aka Jacob Elordi. I'm answering 20 questions for 2024.
Dove Cameron is engaged to Damiano David, excuse me, the guy from Maniskin.
Don't care. God could not care yet
Could
less.
not care less, yeah.
I think we already talked about them being maybe engaged. And then now
Well, now
like
they've
confirmed.
announced for sure they're engaged because she showed up her ring.
I mean, it's crazy that he broke up Måneskin by like doing a solo career, flopped, and now is engaged to Dove Cameron, another flop. Sorry. Oh, sorry. That sounds so mean. It's true.
It's true. More interestingly,
where you been, Charles Melton? Where's Charles Melton been?
You're wondering,
where you been?
Where's Charles? Remember when Charles Melton almost got deservedly nominated for an Oscar? Then he was in the Alex Garland movie Warfare that like did pretty well. Where have you been, Charles Melton? The culture loves you. We need you.
Charles Melton, when I saw you at the, what did I see? New York Critics Circle
New York
Awards?
Film Critics Circle Awards, yeah.
When I saw you at that, the first year I attended, and you were in a fully leather outfit, leather shorts, I said, this is the hottest man I've ever seen in my life in real life.
You did say that.
I said, I've never seen a man hotter in real life than this man, Charles Melton, right here. I'll stand by
No,
that.
you're serious.
And I don't know if I've seen a hotter man in real life since. It's just, he is a Greek god in the like, he's not Greek, but you get it.
Who can act.
Sure. But you know what? I didn't need him to act in that moment. He was just being himself. And I said, this is the hottest man I've ever seen. And I'm just saying, like, to go from being the hottest man that I've ever seen in real life to where you been to a small role in Warfare, a movie I didn't even see. Get the fuck out of here.
The problem with Warfare, too many guys. It's almost like
and
they
if
overloaded.
In Warfare, I'm choosing Noah Centineo.
Too many
My
guys
man.
in Warfare. I never saw it.
The news now is he's having a baby. I don't care. Where you been? Where are you? I don't care about this. This cannot be the
I
news
care.
for you.
It explains where you've been.
What, having fucking
Fucking
your wife?
He's got this relation. Well, no, they're not even married. Her name is Camille, because I think she's French. Camille Somervali. I think this is smart. I think your reaction to this right now is very much like good for him. This is what he wants. It's like when he finally does return,
what he
we're so
wants.
used to like oversaturation the moment someone gets famous. Look at Connor's story. Look at Hudson Williams. At some point, there's going to be too much of them everywhere. Like we need to want them. We need to want.
You know what
them.
he's starring in that's gonna fucking rock or suck?
Hmm.
It's gonna fucking rock or suck, and that's awesome.
Hmm.
Audition, the adaptation of that Katie Kitamura book
Oh,
that came
yeah.
out that everybody loves by,
Mhm.
and it's directed
That's
by
a
Lulu
Lulu.
Wang.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, with Lucy
Liu.
Liu.
Yeah,
that
I
could
remember
be
this.
that could be sexy as hell. TBD on when that's coming out. I mean, he's signing on to cool things,
I
or
think it's
let's
smart.
say things. Period. He is in a weird movie with Rebel Wilson. I'm going to ignore that that's happening, but other stuff is interesting. And he's the star of the new season of Beef. Remember that show that came out a million years ago, coming back
Yeah.
for a second season?
Why? Where is the rest of that show? That show was so
I don't
good.
know.
Why isn't it back?
It's coming. I know. I'm just saying, like, it's just fun. Yes, okay. You can call it good strategy. Fine.
I think it's strategy. I think
Keep
it's
me
strategy.
waiting while you have a baby
Mm-hmm.
with a woman who is a music video director and she's a photographer and stuff.
She's a director photographer, but it seems like no one can really pinpoint when they met, but it stands to reason that they met when she shot a Chanel ad that he was in like
Hot.
a year and a half ago. So I think
that's
they
a great
met
way to
professionally.
to find a date. Funny,
Mhm.
it says the
Sorry, not
coach
Chanel,
pre-
coach.
Coach
Sorry.
presents the date, and then she just started dating him.
Yeah, and she was like, "Hello." She
She
said,
said,
"You're the hottest
"Well,"
man I've ever seen in my entire life."
Truly, she was like me. She said, "Let's direct you in a thing
I
called
love
The
him.
Date, and then I will the date you." This is more important. This is the greatest love story of our time.
I knew you were going to be activated when you saw this.
The two most annoying lovers are back together once again. And honestly, I don't like being like, they're back together, they're apart, they're back together, they're apart. But for this couple, I think we can report on every time these two break up and get back together.
Mhm.
That's right. Chase Stokes and Kelsey Ballerini are back together.
Oh,
They
God.
know they're annoying. They know they're annoying. They don't have to post anything, which is making me crazy. It's like, it's one thing to be spotted back together and make us speculate. These two are posting on New Year's like, we're back. It's so important to be honest, and who cares? And we love each other, and it doesn't matter. And it's like, okay.
Well, they post every time they break up, every time they reunite, every time they break up, every time they reunite, when they hate each other, when they love each other. It's like, this is all par for the course. But they seem to be back together.
Something I've learned this year, don't take advantage of the most beautiful things that in 33 years of life are fleeting. Take accountability, learn from mistakes, lean into love and say it often. 2026, my year of growth, my year of truth. Starting here, starting now. Happy New Year's. That was his post. Her post was a little bit more directed. Messy year for the heart, messy year for outside coming in, messy year for the way it became out of our hands, betrayal of it. What an you're a songwriter. Messy year for the way it became an out of our hands betrayal of
That's
it.
a bad sentence.
Honey, I could fix that for you. That's me, her, back to her. But what I'll say, all I really care to share indefinitely with my personal life, Mama,
Doesn't
you
make any sense.
go to school. Go to school.
I'm going to read that again. But what I'll say, and all I really care to share indefinitely with my personal life anymore, is that I really love love. What?
That's like the worst sentence ever written. I'm sorry. Like I'm not exaggerating, but there's
That's the worst
there's
sentence
so
ever
many
written.
there's so many dropped modifiers and missing things, and then she says love, which like I get what you're doing, but it's very that like you're not supposed to you're supposed to write around that.
I believe in it. I believe in him. And I believe in breaking patterns. Now go kiss your person and stop speculating. Kissy face emoji.
Stop speculating about you or my
You're
person.
the one who always gives us things to speculate about, and you give us permission to speculate. You want us to speculate.
I can't.
On his Instagram carousel, where he also posted that photo of the two of them kissing in the sunset, he also posted a photo of a tea towel on which is embroidered the phrase, "It is what it is," which is clearly a reference to his breakup post that he posted some months ago, where he said, "I'm sorry for those who believed in us," meaning he and Kelsey. It is what it is, onwards and upwards. So it's like him reclaiming this phrase as this sort of like empowering great thing that happened in their life.
Onwards and upwards.
I hate these two.
I love them. I think they're perfect. She posted an Instagram story. I mean, she's like never stopping posting. She posted an Instagram story and said, 2026 ends. Decluttering, taking dogs everywhere, doing Pilates, writing handwritten thank yous and yay yous, whatever that means, notes, karaoke nights, red light therapy, and keeping some things for yourself.
you
Babe,
don't do that.
You never kept anything.
You don't do
for
that.
yourself.
You know what she should have kept to herself? The sentence, but what I'll say and all I really care to share indefinitely with my personal life anymore is that I really love love.
Oh my God.
Who invented the English language? Like Tom English is rolling in his grave.
How would you edit that?
I just crossed the whole fucking thing out with a red pen. And I'd say, see me.
I would be like, let's split it into 2 sentences. You can say, I'm in love with love. And then you could, that could be your second sentence. I'm in love with love. I love being in love. Or like, we would split the loves. And before that, we would say, we would cut what I'll say. You don't need to say what I'll say. You're saying it, babe.
Nope.
You can say, all I really care to share.
Just say, all I really care to share.
Share about my personal life is that I'm in love with love. I believe in it. There you go.
You go.
We just demessify. Meanwhile, she's like, messy year, messy this, messy that. I'm like, you remain messy. You remain messy. You remain chaotic. Maybe that's great for music, though. Fine. All right.
I can't remember the last time I listened to a new Kelsey Ballerini song, though.
I know. I don't like her music.
I did like that breakup album, though.
I prefer her messy love life to her music, which is sad because she really is in my genre. Like, you'd think that I would be like into the music, but I'm not. Huge news. The not hot Chainsmoker got married. The hot Chainsmoker is still single.
The hot Chainsmoker is still single.
Hot Chainsmoker is still single, getting hotter by the minute and writing weird captions about it.
He really is. He really is. Look at
He's getting hotter, don't you think? This pic of him?
No, I'm saying yes. I'm saying I agree.
He's like getting like bulky. Like he's working out.
Yeah. Drew married
model
Marianne Fonseca, excuse me.
Model?
Marianne Fonseca. Yes.
The hot one said, let's just focus on the hot one. Not hot one's married. Great. Hot one posted, in the past 5 days, this man got married, hosted 60 friends down in Costa Rica, and now it's his birthday and New Year's Eve. I'm so sick of all the attention he's getting, but goddamn, what a run. I don't have much left to add after my best man speech, and that hasn't been said, but I love this guy with all my heart, and today we dance one more time. Never forget that they admitted to having threesomes together. That's hot. They're the best.
I'm not forgetting.
They're perfect. Listen, the hot one is still not taken. Shoot your shot with the hot one. The not hot one is married, but would probably still get in a threesome with the hot one. Let's
probably
be real.
Still getting a threesome. The hot one's still involved.
Not hot one's maybe still involved. All right, let's who cares about the rest? Oh no, I do care about this because did you see the reveal of what her book
is
called?
really funny. I do care about this. Remember that show Sex Life that everyone was obsessed with on Netflix for like 1 week?
Yeah, because there was fucking in it.
There was fucking and sucking in it, for sure.
There's fucking and sucking, and then the 2 leads who were fucking and sucking on screen got together to fucking suck in real life.
Adam
which is hot.
Demos and Sarah Shahi.
Sarah Shahi, most famous
Word.
Previously from the L Word, and was also a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. What's funny about this story is that it's the fake cover. Did you notice that? It's the digital cover exclusive. The real cover is Jen Aniston's boyfriend. Because they're like, because Us Weekly is nice again. So they're like celebrating Jen Aniston's love life, like in a positive way. But then they're kind of backhandedly being like, remember when she was a flop and now she's in love? So it's weird. It's kind of a weird thing.
Wow.
But the fake cover, the digital exclusive interview cover that actually got journalism is this Sarah Shahi interview that reveals that she is not dating her co-star, her sexy co-star anymore, but talks weirdly more about her divorce because she wrote a book about her divorce called
Life is Lifey. Life is Lifey. The A to Z's of navigating life's messy middle.
Do you know that the river in Dublin is called the Liffey?
I did know that, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like weird because I'm reading that and I'm reading it as Life is Liffey, like the river in Dublin, even though...
That's double F, right?
Yeah, it is. Because lifey is not a word, right? Life is lifey.
Life is lifey. Part memoir, part guide. It's a story of endings and beginnings, of finding yourself when the script you've been following no longer fits. Life is lifey invites you to tap into your authentic self and start living a life that's bigger, bolder, and unapologetically yours. Cocktail of hard truths, big laughs, and unfiltered honesty. Life is Lifey will help you live a life that's unapologetically you. But what I'll say, and all I really care to share indefinitely with my personal life anymore, is that I really love love. That's weird that she wrote that too. Weird.
Well, it's funny because they're both quoting Hemingway. Actually, just looked it up. It's actually a quote from Hemingway. And we look like fools because he wrote that. I really love love. We need to ban that. I don't care
Disgusting.
if you do. I need you to rewrite it. I'm not even trying to be like cynical. I'm just like, please rewrite it. I just can't. We need to rewrite it.
What was she wearing? Where was she seen? She posted what on Instagram? She's the Who Queen. Tens of people want to know all about the number one Who. Lindsay, Bobby, tell us now. What's Rita Ora up to?
Who is this woman?
I didn't watch ABC's New Year's Rockin' Eve, but I did see some photos and Rita looked great. Of course she looked great.
I didn't watch any of Rita.
No, I didn't watch any, I didn't watch Andy, I didn't watch Anderson.
It's kind of crazy. Like, we had Andy on at the party, so it was like, that was who we were watching. Like, nobody was like wanting to switch back to Rita. I tried. I was like, how about Rita? Everyone was like, fuck you.
Well, I was at my friend's house for New Year's Eve. They don't have a television. So I was like, well, I can't even ask to turn it on blindly.
They don't have a television.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Least of their issues. Yeah, so you couldn't turn it on. You couldn't see Rita. But Rita, she looked great. I saw some photos of her looking warm.
Mm-hmm. She changed outfits many, 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 many times.
She had a lot of different types of coats. She looked chic so many times in different types of coats. She stayed warm. It did look cold. I mean, it's kind of like the hardest gig in Hollywood. I mean, she really chooses these challenging gigs. Like, it's not, I don't know if it's because no one else wants them, but I do feel like her being like, I'm going to be live on TV in the freezing New York winter, right? And I'm going to like be a judge on Masked Singer every season. It's like, she's kind of not, these are very improv-y based hosting gigs. These are not easy gigs. Like they require a lot of energy that I'm not sure other people could do.
Yeah, I think it's probably like a real slog doing this.
No, and she's coming for Ryan Seacrest's gig, who came for Dick Clark's gig,
Yeah. But also, they constantly report this every year, like in advance of the New Year's special and after. It's like, Ryan is obsessed with her. Ryan respects her so much. He handpicks who is up with him on the stage or whatever.
Yeah.
The ratings were high. I saw a story that it was the highest ratings in 4 years. Thanks to Rita,
That's
we can
cool.
all assume.
That's great. All those people poop their pants watching her at Times Square. I'm sure not the first time people have pooped their pants watching Rita Ora.
They're in diapers, aren't they? Like, that's really a thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
where
people
else
wear
do you
diapers. People pee and poop. Yeah.
That's so gross. Okay.
Congrats to Rita. Another New Year's Rockin' Eve with Rita Ora. And I can't wait till next year where we continue the tradition of people being shocked that she's hosting New Year's Rockin' Eve.
I know. Everybody needs to get over it.
And I literally have to say, yeah, for the 4th year in a row. For the 5th year in a row.
For
the 6th year in a
fucking year. Okay, thank you for listening to another episode of Who Weekly. We're so happy to be back, especially in our 10th year. Big year. We'll see you on Friday with another episode of our Friday show. Who's There? Call in at 619-WHO-THEM to leave questions, comments, and concerns for our Friday show. Who's There? Support us on patreon.com/weekly for bonus episodes, a Discord server, commentary tracks, and more. You can also get the audio only on Apple Podcasts. Just click subscribe within the app, and we'll see you on Friday. Bye.
Bye.
You will dream it.
Yo, they want to know.
Hey.
Come on.
Hey. I want to be famous.